Hello everyone and welcome back to another Adobe Illustrator tutorial. So in this video, I'll show you how you can create this text effect in Adobe Illustrator. So let's start the video. First, let's remove this text effect so we can start from scratch. The font I'm using for this text effect is Baby Monster, and the font size will be 325 points. Let's enter this to the artboard. Next, click on this none to remove the fill color, and then we'll go to appearance panel. Here, click on this add new fill icon, and let's apply gradient to this layer. Let's apply a default black and white gradient, change the angle to 90, and let's change the colors. So next, keep selecting this layer and duplicate this layer. Now select this layer and change the color of this layer to white. Next, go to effect, distort and transform, and here in move section, let's apply values like this and then click OK. Next, duplicate this layer. Now select this layer and let's change the colors. Then click OK. Keep selecting this layer, then go to effect, path and offset path, and apply a 10 pixel offset path and change the joints to round, and then click OK. Next, keep selecting this layer and duplicate this layer. Now select this layer and let's change the colors. And then click OK. Next, click on this arrow, then click on transform, and let's change the values in move section. For horizontal, let's change this to 0.5 pixel, and for vertical 0.5 pixel too. And we need 15 copies for this. Then click OK. Next, select this layer and duplicate this, and let's change the color of this layer to this black. And next, click on this arrow, then click on transform, and let's change the copies to 0, and in move section apply 10 pixel for horizontal and 10 pixel for vertical, and then click OK. Let's close this. Now select this layer, duplicate this. Now select this one and drag this to bottom. Now select this layer and let's change the colors. Next, click on OK. Now click on this arrow, then click on offset path, change the offset path value to 35 pixel, and then click OK. Then click on transform, and let's change the values. First, let's change the copies to 0, and then in move section for horizontal apply a 6 pixel value, and for vertical 6 pixel. Then click OK. Next, select this layer and duplicate this. Now select this layer and let's change the colors. Next, click OK. Now click on this arrow, click on offset path, and change the offset path value to 40 pixel, and then click OK. Next, select this layer, duplicate this. Now select this layer and let's change the colors. click on OK. Next, click on Effect, Distort and Transform, and Transform. Click on Apply New Effect. Here in Move section, apply 0.5 pixel for horizontal and 0.5 pixel for vertical, and we need 40 copies. Then click OK. Next, click on Effect, Stylize and Inner Glow. Click on this color and apply this color. Then click OK. Change the opacity to 75% and change the blur to 20 pixel. Then click OK. Next, select this layer, duplicate this and drag this layer to bottom. Now select this layer, click on arrow, then click on offset path and change the offset path value to 40 pixel. Then click OK. Next, click on transform and change the move section values like this. Then click OK. Keep selecting this layer, then go to Effect, Blur and Gaussian blur, and change the blur value to 25 pixel. Then click OK and change the opacity of this layer to 75%. Change the blend mode to multiply. Duplicate this layer. Now click on this arrow, click on offset path and change the offset path value to 45 pixel. Click OK. Next, click on transform and change the move section values to 50 pixel for horizontal and vertical. Then click OK. Next, click on Gaussian blur and change the Gaussian blur to 60 pixel. And then click OK. Next, click on opacity and change the opacity to 60%. Select this layer, duplicate this. Let's change the color of this layer and then click OK. Next, click on Effect, Path and Offset Path. Apply a -8 pixel offset path. Change joins to round and then click OK. Next, click on Effect, Blur and Gaussian blur. Apply a 50 pixel Gaussian blur and then click OK. Next, select this layer, duplicate this. Next, click on this arrow and then let's remove Gaussian blur from this layer. And now let's apply a line pattern to this layer. Then click on opacity, change the blend mode to color dodge and change the opacity to 5%. So you can apply any pattern you want. I just applied a line pattern. So here is our final text effect look. If you have learned something from this video, please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.